Alright, what's up everybody? We're looking at SGBX today. Let me get I got that wrong thing. It's alright if we're a little late to the action, because that gives me time to let the 5 minutes develop. Alright, turn that off. Boom, boom. Alright, so we're looking for gap and crap on SGBX. Here's my microphone. There we go. SGBX, looking for gap and crap. Let's do quick little math. 2900 divided by 5.8 roughly. So max shares we can get is around 500. I mean, if it goes past, well, we'll stay with 300. We'll just do 300 max share size. And if we're risking $20 to $50 for a losing trade, that would be like 10 to 15 cents per share risk. There's that. Days 5.9, so that'd be, we want to wait, we're going to wait at least 2 more minutes, let it do its thing. I think it's going to spike up real quick and then crap out. There, that'll look better. So I can actually see the tape. I'm not going to be impatient with it, we're going to wait. My funds will be in my trading account by the 24th. So, and I only trade Thursdays and Fridays because I work overnights, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday night, and then so Wednesday I come home, I go to bed, and then Wednesday I go to bed. And did I get it executed or no? 603, so we'll do like a 620 stop because that's like 17 cents, so I got a little bit too impatient with it. We'll take 150 more, just nah, we'll keep it where it's at. We'll put a stop loss though. Is that high a day? 623? Yeah. So I'll add it a couple above 623. That's 20 cents. That'd be 60 bucks. That's not too bad. So we're looking for 60 to 80. So like a 520, that's 4 to 1 return. So we'll just leave it like that, and if it performs, then we're good to go. If it gets close to this point though, maybe I'll just change it to 200, and then I'll let the remaining 100 shares see if they can perform better than 520, since yesterday it was at 320. So see how that works. This chart's not looking good. We got this alright, that looks a little bit better now. A little bit too impatient on the entry. I could have probably got like a 610 and then only been risking the 10 shares, and then maybe I could have got 100 more like I wanted to, 150, but we're good there. And if high a day breaks, if it bounces up and corrects through high a day, at least I did wait 4 minutes out of the open, I believe. Yeah, so wasn't too impatient with it, but how's everyone doing today? I'm gonna keep the amount of shares I have. I want to add, but if it does break high a day, I'm already at 60 bucks. I don't want to lose more than that, so we're gonna keep it around 50. Another 100 sounds intriguing though, because if it was bouncing up here at like the 605, 610 area, and then faded below this 574 region, then I might be able to move that risk down, especially if it falls below low a day. Whatever, I'll take the hit on that. And even though I'm paper trading, I'm trading it like it's a real account. Not too many day trades, so. Oh, that's shitty, but thought I had a good entry. Maybe I could have not had the stop loss on and been using like a manual stop myself, but oh well. Yeah, I like that chart pattern, but it's definitely gonna work out. It's definitely gonna be a winning play. Next time I won't use hard stop loss. I guess that's a lesson I could learn. Take something away from it. Because what? It just topped out real quick. 626. So it literally just took out all the stop loss orders. Spiked up a little bit and then came back down. Unless it double bottoms around this 575 region and then busts through high a day, and it's a good long opportunity, but given the track record for these types of setups, I feel like it's going to be breaking low a day before 10 a.m. Let's see if that happens. MACD's pushing down. Looks like we're gonna get a sell signal, short signal. When the red line goes over the yellow line, we get the sell signal. Yep, there we go. Unfortunate that I got stopped out, but this would have been a nice play if you guys were trading alongside me or looking at it yourself. And we broke low a day within a minute, not by 10 a.m. Good play. Dropped down to 540. So that could have been 3-1 off my 603 entry. This might have been a good ad opportunity. Got as high as 576. Was playing around that 575, 577 range right here. And then it looked like it rejected, so could have been a good opportunity to add like 100 shares on. And then if the low a day continued to break further, you could definitely set that as a risk because it showed good support. Previous support turned into resistance on the downside, so that could be a good add position, and then you could have moved your position down, so if it did break through, at least you would have recuperated some profit. Especially if that 603 entry, if I moved my stop loss to 580, that would have been like a $60 gain or so. Unfortunate I got stopped out, but it happens. See, that just would have been an aggressive ad and a very aggressive stop loss to counteract it, and it would have probably been stopping you out. But if you didn't add on this candle, this definitely is turning into a good spot, and then 580 is definitely sealing itself off, especially if it breaks these low days. My cat's trying to eat my steak. Fuck yeah. I got out of my call options. I might have been able to score better on that, but here, now I want to go. I might have just got boned on the price a little bit. My contract was worth $180 when it was around here. I probably could have waited and got a better fill price if I was watching the chart. Probably could have been able to get it better right now, as I sold it for 004. No, not 004. I sold it for $4 a contract, and I had 30 contracts. So I got $118 and realized $60 in profit, but I lost a bunch of money yesterday, so that doesn't help. I lost 30 bucks on one of them. $48. Here, let's see. Okay, maybe I did get out of it at a good spot because it looks like it might be crashing down again. Yeah, it says $7 bid price right now. Last was 5, the bid is 4, the ask is 9, so that's why it says 7, because it's like in between. But the last one was sold at 5, I sold mine at 4, I just hit the bid because the spread on Robinhood was 4 to 5, but realistically it was probably this. So I'm no longer going to use Robinhood spread if I trade any options. I'm just going to come here. My Robinhood account is been locked for pattern day trader because I just completely forgot that options counted as trades, and I made like 4 or 5, 6 options trades yesterday. It wasn't a big deal because I made some BT trades Wednesday, I believe, or yeah, I think it was maybe Wednesday in the morning, and then I sold them the following day. Or maybe they were all on the same day. I'm not sure. Alright, so I got some cash. How much is withdrawable now? Because I was trying to do some of that yesterday and it wouldn't let me. Boom, boom. $56 available, so I'll have to wait for that. But that's a pretty good come up because I was looking at down $30. I bought 30 contracts at 0.02. So 2 cents per contract, so $2 basically, because 2 cents times 100 shares. So $2 times 30 contracts, $60. I just sold it for 118, so that's pretty decent. But geez, maybe I should have kept on. I think I had a $25.50 one as well, but that one was down big time. And I also had a call option for a little bit out more, but I just got rid of them all yesterday because they just dropped instantly, and I'll show you why. Mara, this is yesterday. I got the options right around here. What is this? This is 10, 9:30, 10, 11. Okay, this is 9:30. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Jeez, what's going on? Today's Friday. Yeah, today's Friday. It says this is Thursday. This is Wednesday. No, this is Thursday. This was Wednesday. I have no idea. I swear I got the contracts and this was the chart I was looking at. It just did all this declining on me yesterday when I was watching it. Maybe it was BT that I'm confused about. Yeah. Oh no, they both kind of did it same time Tuesday. Ooh, them BT contracts would have been looking good though if I kept on to those. I had a $2.5 I paid, it was a 2.5 strike price for November 21st on the call option. So let's see how that, I just didn't have patience. That's where I need to learn patience, but because that would have been hitting right now. Where'd he stop? I'll just compare. I got a screenshot on my phone, I believe, so I'll just compare the screenshot. That's probably going to be the best way to determine the difference in price. Alright. Alright, 170, 125. Alright, so for the $4 strike price, it would cost 70 bucks. The 350, it costs 95. The $3, it costs 125. And the 250, it would cost 170. Fast forward today, the 250 would be 190, $3 150, 350 115, and then $4.90. So everything up 20 bucks basically, except the $3 call would be up 25. And unfortunately, I don't have data on the $5.50 call. I might be able to get that from Robinhood though, because I do believe I purchased one. What a dummy. Okay. I bought to open a 250 call for 165. I'm just gonna write this down because it keeps locking the phone on me. 2.5. 3.5. Alright, that's what they are. I closed them already and didn't make out that much. 5.5. I got it at 35, so I'd only be up 10 bucks. I think I lost 10 on it. 3.5, got it at 93. So I'd be up like 22. And 2.5, I got it at 165. So I'd be like 25. So all in all, I'd be up like 100 bucks. And my whole thesis on the trade for these options, both of them, Mara or MARA and BTBT, they both are Bitcoin plays. They follow Bitcoin kinda. They have something to do with crypto. They're tied in the company in some way. So when Bitcoin has its move, then it usually moves. That's not even the Bitcoin price. I'd have to check this. No. What's up, baby? I did, yeah. Why? Me and Tootie did this morning before I cooked her pancake. I don't know what this one is. Let's hit this US dollar. 120.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm almost done, baby. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Let's refresh this and see what mine would have traded at then. Out of the money, 26. Last one was 4. There is no bid now. Nobody's even buying. So I kind of got out of mine pretty good, I would say. Alright. Well, I'm going to close it out for there. I got stopped out, so not even trading. But I'll see you guys later tonight with my recap video.